Hey y'all, Mike from One Arm Brewing and Barbecue here. It's 106 out there according to my thermometer, 103 according to the National Weather Service. It's a hot one. There's Jude hanging out back there. So we're not gonna grill tonight. So instead we're gonna make some shrimp and grits. This is really easy, it's relatively fast. It's good stuff to eat. Let's get on it. So what we got going on right here, we've got 2 cups of milk, 2 cups of water, teaspoon and a half of salt and pepper mixture heating up here. Over here we'll cook our shrimp here in just a little bit. Once this gets going, we're going to throw 1 cup of the cornmeal grits in there. No true Southerner would use instant grits, but you know what? I'm not a true Southerner, so this is what we're going with. Basically what we're using is Quaker's Quick Grits. You can also use cornmeal. Costs the same as the grits, so we're going to go with the grits. Over here we're going to do some shrimp. May decide to throw some, I got some of that crab left, may throw some of that in there just for fun. We'll get a good buttery sauce going on here. Put those shrimp in, have a really, really good quick meal. Get our shrimp going, throw a little bit of avocado oil in here. This mixture is almost boiling. As soon as it does, we'll add the grits. Over here we put half a stick of butter in with that avocado oil. We're gonna throw in some garlic. Let this get all nice and savory. Yeah. Got the heat down on like a medium low. And here we go with our shrimp and crab. Of course, you know that's fake crab. We are in West Texas, and apparently the summer, even though it's May. Get these going just a little bit. I'm going to take some salt and pepper. We like to use our little salt and pepper mixture here. And we're also going to go with some good old Bay. Get a little bit of kick on them. Get this all stirred up. Those shrimps aren't going to take too long to cook. So we're going to reduce that heat and cover this. And head on over to the grits. So we are boiling. So we're going to add our cup of grits. And we are going to whisk. So we've got this going, whisking this. We're going to reduce that heat. Cover it. Head back over here to the shrimps. We'll give this a stir. Those are looking pretty delish. So while we got this grits stirring here, you know, hitting it with the whisk and that low heat, it's still really nice and hot. That water and milk was boiling pretty good when we put those grits in. You know, the first time I had shrimp and grits, I remember I was on a date with Ella in grad school in Oxford, Mississippi. And south of Oxford, there was this grocery store called Taylor Grocery. City Grocery was the one in town, which was actually a restaurant. It wasn't a grocery store. But if you go to Taylor, which is south of Oxford, Mississippi, and you go to Taylor Grocery, Old Taylor Grocery, they had these shrimp and grits there that were just insane how good they were. It's a local legend, legendary place, Taylor Grocery. So if you're ever in northwest Mississippi at Oxford, if you're going to an Ole Miss football game or something, check out Taylor Grocery. And then go to City Grocery afterwards for some drinks, because they had some pretty good stuff there too. These grits are getting done. We're going to throw in half a stick of butter. Get it all covered up there. We're going to add some cheese here in just a minute. Cover this back up. Head over to the other side. Look at those. Oh, the smell. That Old Bay. That's some good stuff right there. What we're going to do is we're going to take these off the heat. Keep them covered up. So you can see that butter's melting up. We're going to take about 4 ounces of some shredded cheese. fold that in, and we'll be good to eat. See you in a bit. So here we have them. Nice cheesy buttery grits under here. Got our shrimp and our fake crab up top here. Of course, you know, talking about Ole Miss, got to go with a hottie toddy cup, even though we're just drinking water tonight. It's too dang hot for anything else. Let's take a bite, shall we? So we're gonna come in, go with the first bite with some crab, and see all that cheese just kind of pulling out under there. So here's that bite with the crab, fake crab, and the shrimp. Fake crab and grits. Cheese, butter. Oh man, that's so good. Let's get a bite with the shrimp now. Got the shrimp, got the grits. See if we can get that color a little better. Oh yeah, this is gonna be so good. The butter and the grits, the cheese and the grits. Butter and that Old Bay on that shrimp gives it a little kick. Oh man, a little back end heat at the end of it. It's too good. It's too good. Let me tell you, City Grocery, oh sorry, not City Grocery, I keep getting that mixed up. Taylor Grocery, Old Taylor Grocery. It's just south of Oxford, Mississippi. Best shrimp and grits you'll ever have next to these, because these are really dang good. Ella, what do you think? You're not on. You're not on. Let's just get a voiceover. You haven't had a bite? Let's get a bite. Get a bite. Here we go. She's gonna take a bite right now. She's getting some shrimp and grits. She doesn't want to be on camera, folks, so we won't do that. And the flavor? Oh yeah. You can't hear the satisfaction that's in her face right now. This is Mike. I'm signing off. Have a good one. Do something nice. Shout out to my buddy Chase. He did shrimp and grits. Dad Does Dinner a couple of weeks ago. It looked really fierce. There's another version of it. Just as good, just as awesome. Do something nice for somebody. Have a good one. Take care. I'm out.